What's up, guys? Welcome to the Brave Exit with Taj. How's everybody doing today? It's about 12:40 here. How was everybody's Memorial Day? Did everybody make it home okay? I broadcasted out to everybody, letting them know, if you need a ride, and that goes for any time. I mean, especially before I start work. I have another free weekend coming up, and then I'll be, I think, working like 6 days a week for a while, but I'm okay with that. I'll definitely miss you guys, but don't worry. You're going to see raw and rejuvenated Tim every morning. I'll make sure I'm ahead of the game, but I'm trying to do this day to day with you guys so that you could just let me know what's going on. First, I want to start out with, I did launch my first 3 episodes in this series. I'm super thrilled with all the comments and interaction that I've been getting from my followers, and I truly love and respect you guys. It's just going to push me to get to that next level, and I'm going to know who I'm going to want to be with me, to take this adventure with. So I truly respect you guys. It's not one of those things. Also, if you hear background noise, it's the birds, and I can't shut them up. But I truly respect everybody for following. It's a big thing for me, because I want to do more with the friends that I have, and just every interaction that I'm going to be involved with. I used to say that a lot with the other podcast, but we never did anything, and I'm not about that. I definitely want to do stuff. If you want to join me or have a hole-in-the-wall place that I could go be a foodie at and eat, let's go do it. Let's go, as long as you okay with getting your hands dirty a little bit, because you can't eat ribs with a fork and a knife, okay? I'm just saying, don't be that person. If you can't eat a chicken wing with your hands, I just don't know if I want it. I do push the envelope with a couple of my friends. They all make fun of me, but I lived in California for a long time. I want to say about 13 years of my life. So I'm getting to an age where now I've been here longer than over here. So now I'm going to have to start saying a short period of my time. But anyways, I started to learn how to eat a little healthier there. For a while there, I definitely was eating. Sorry about the voice thing. I'm drinking water today. It might be the weather. The weather's just fluctuating. But when I lived in California, we just ate better out there. There was more options to eat better out there. I was probably getting a Asahi, I think that's how you say Asahi bowl. I don't know how you really say it. There's 2 different ways, and everybody will be judgment on that part. But I used to get the bowls, and they'd have your base, and then they'd put fruit. And it was great. A lot of the places over there were part of rewards and things like that. Now they have them over here. There's a place that's near in town, which maybe we'll do a sit-in with them. It's called Lotus Bowl. They have juices which are out of this world. And then they also have their own bowls, and they have their set bowls. And then every now and then they'll have a seasonal bowl or something going on. So right now we just had Memorial Day. I'm pretty positive they had a Memorial Day bowl with strawberries and whatnot. The next big one that's coming up will be 4th of July. I'm expecting strawberries, blueberries, and whatever else they're going to concoct into the thing. They have a Buckeye Bowl. Now, if you don't know what Buckeyes are, do your research. Okay, it's just a peanut butter ball dipped in chocolate, but the way that the peanut butter is inside the chocolate, it's just amazing. Don't get them from Cracker Barrel, they're gross. Get fresh ones. If you ever out this way, I don't know how far south they go, and I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you could find a recipe on Pinterest. But Buckeye Bowl is one of my favorites. Anytime they have a peanut butter one, I'm usually always there. My friend Amber always usually tags me in special bowls, or my sister Cheryl. There's a couple food trucks that's out in Gettysburg where she's at, and she'll tag me that they're going to be in the area and what kind of specialties they have. But, you know, a lot of the people that I associate with my foodies were part of a feel better kind of like healthy lifestyle. So like we're all cheering each other on to lose weight, just to be healthier on our own. I mean, I've definitely lost weight, which I feel comfortable in my own skin. It's been a lot easier to be on here because I used to be camera shy. I used to pull back. I did not like the way, you know, I felt in my body at the time. But now, like, you guys have helped me build confidence in myself. My speech isn't always there. I do still stumble with things. But I just want people to know, like, that's okay. Like, be yourself. That's what I'm totally about this podcast, is I want people to be themselves. I want that raw, like personality. Like, don't hold back, okay? Like, I want to know you because you're going to understand and know me. It's not the same that I'm going to have guests all the time. But I'm going to try my best to get clips in here. And like I said, when we get foodies, I know I'm trying to drop some clips from my phone. There's a place probably about 30 minutes away from my house. It's called BB's. And they, it's like a Bentenden store. So they basically have about to go expired items in their store or discontinued items from stores. It's almost like everything gets boxed up into a box and then they auction it off to all these different kinds of discounted stores, which is nice. Well, anyways, we went out there and there was a little Mennonite coffee shop that I've been wanting to try, and I had Amber with me, and I was like, we have 30 minutes, you know, of whatever. It's 8 minutes away. Can we go try it? Apparently they had Lotus drinks, which is like a Lotus Energy of some sort, which Amber was used to. Never heard of them. I'm a Red Bull fan, and that's usually where I go. I haven't actually had a Red Bull in about 4 weeks, which I'm super stoked and happy about because I've been trying to cut back. Like I want to have that natural energy balance kind of bounce back that you actually have in your body. But anyways, they have a whole bunch of stuff there, so we're planning to go back, and I'm probably going to record an episode and, you know, show you this dine-in place. They had burgers there and all sorts of stuff. But anyways, revert back to the California feel. So a lot of people pick on me because I eat fruit on my salad. This is going to be an epic battle of, depending on where you live, to, like, you know, what you're used to. So I started light, with apples. I won't say where I get my food because I don't want you guys to hate me because I support and go. I don't support. I just eat. I'm just eating, okay? Wherever I eat at is my business, and then you guys just find out. But apples. Apples was the first thing I ever had in my salad. I was like, bang, okay? Strawberries, seasonal strawberries with a light green mix. Oh my gosh, and a good vinaigrette. my God, let me just tell you. It's like the best thing. So then I started really digging into what can I actually have. I think it's Panera. Panera has a harvest salad. I can't remember exactly what's in there, but I know they have mandarin oranges, and they have some sort of gingery dressing that mixes well. So you have the mandarin oranges that are sweet, and then you have the ginger effect, and it's like if you've never had it on anything else, it just goes like it's the best thing. They also have chicken in it, and I just don't understand, but I think it's gone for the season right now, and I'm kind of disappointed. But I swear, overnight, it was like I'm about to throw out all my balloons right now, but everywhere you go has recently like upped their menu, so I'm trying to cut back on soda. I've been drinking a lot of water, and I'm doing it health wise. My high blood pressure's just been up, and I've been trying to take care of myself and whatnot. Just a little stressed, but I think the stress is about to go away. McDonald's just like upped their menu with these weird drinks. Okay, I had the first time I had their passion fruit some whatever drink. Okay, bro, that stuff's bank. And yes, I know there's caffeine in it and totally went against my rules, but it was good. It was good the first time. Second time around they made it, whoever made it sucked, okay? They literally didn't measure it correctly, and this is what I talk about consistency when it comes to food trucks and stuff like that. That's one thing we're going to dive into today because people don't understand. But so the other place is Panera. Panera just loaded a bunch of refresher drinks on their thing. My thing is, I love cherry lime, and they have a cherry lime fresca or something like, oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. If you like cherry lime, go try it out. Thank me later. Join the Sip Club because it's totally worth the Sip Club. I think they might have the Sip Club still until June 1st, where it's only like $5 for 3 months. Do it. It's going to be hot this summer, okay, PA? Like, it's going to be hot. This weird rainy weather is definitely throwing us for a loop, but I guarantee you this much moisture that we have right now, July, August, September, I'm terrified. I hate the heat. Ugh, gosh. But anyways, eat healthy, fruit in my salad, judge me all you want. I'm gonna fight for it every freaking day. I might even get a tattoo right here with fruit on salad because it's so that you all can see it. Like, it's a good choice. Try it. Don't give me attitude until you try it because it's totally worth it. Gotta check my messages. I'm about to start work, and I've been getting messages from all over the place. Okay, nothing bad. I'm also planning to get this little bunny, but the gentleman that I've been talking to about getting it said a lady from Philly was going to pick it up, and I hope it doesn't work out because this bunny is cute. I'm going to show you. I could show you now. I don't know what I'm going to name it, but he is adorable. Look at that guy. I am infatuated that he's all white and just has the ears and the eyes, okay? Like, this is like Devil Wear Prada bunny. Like, white coat and some earmuffs and whatnot. I'm probably getting in trouble getting him, but I'll make space. I have a new little girl down there. She's not new. She's definitely grown, which I'll have to get pictures of her. I named her Torque. She is like blue and white, and she has a blue heart on her back. And when I seen it when she was growing up, I was like, I don't care. I don't care what you are. I don't even know if it's a boy. I'm pretty sure she's a girl. I'm hoping she's a girl. I got her from Milky Way, and Milky Way is an opal. You guys don't understand the colors, and I'm totally okay with it, but I'm just fascinated with science and genetics and whatnot. But she's an opal color, and she has white ears. She has Dumbo white ears, which they're huge as for a mini Rex, but she's tiny, and she's sweet. She's a good mom. She had array of different beautiful babies that I told myself, I'm gonna have to keep this whole litter. I probably will have to get rid of 2 because I'm trying to keep 2 from each litter. I will drop a link in here if you guys ever want to see the bunnies that I do have. I am on Facebook. It's hard to find me a little bit, but I am a public figure on there so that you could find me. But I will drop the link in here for you to go check out Thumper's Rabbitry, and that's just where I keep all my bunnies. And not, I haven't been in tune with it because I like to work on like 85 projects all at one time and never finish one. So that's what we're working on. We're gonna finish some projects. So yeah. So I want to go back to consistency. Consistency when you go out to eat. Okay, when you go to a food truck, what's the first thing that pulls you in? Is when everything tastes amazing when you go to these food trucks. Now, when I go to a food truck fest, I kid you not, I will eat. I will eat so much that you'd be like, where'd you put it, Tim? I don't know. I don't know where it goes anymore. My digestive tract with that no gallbladder, and it just breaks everything to where it needs to. Usually fills up, go do your thing, come back and eat some more, okay? So I'm big on barbecue. Barbecue is a big win for me, but it has to be done right. I can't even tell you where I go to eat barbecue because I usually hit like 3 or 4 places and different things. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is my kryptonite. I'm lactose intolerant, but bro will eat mac and cheese. Now, I like brisket in my mac and cheese, or I'm not really a chicken. A chicken and mac and cheese to me is just not it. Like, I'm a connoisseur. Like, I need to have meat. Anyways, so the right mac and cheese and brisket and just barbecue sauce. But the right barbecue sauce, that consistency of knowing that that meat and that mac and cheese is going to be epic and you could put anything on it. Yeah, that's fucking good. Okay? Like, yeah. And I will literally buy a tray of what I need. I'll spend $20 and house that down. Yes, I might be like, Carrie, you want to buy it and share? But as I'm eating, you know, it tucked in the corner. If you ever see me at a food event, you know exactly what's happening. I'm already looking at somebody else's menu and like, we need to go over there because they also have mac and cheese. That's exactly how I food out, okay? Once I'm already in the zone and I already know what's happening, I'm doing it. Now, the only things that I don't eat there is I'm not, don't hate me, guys. I don't really eat hot dogs and sausage with green peppers and onions, okay? Those things, to me, I could do that at home. I am not the best person. Well, no, I'm going to take that back. I do make a bank macaroni, but I still haven't learned the art of doing pulled pork, barbecue, brisket, any of that stuff. I think it's more so because I've never been taught, but there's so many sources now that can actually train you how to develop the right kind of brisket, okay? There's rubs with it. It's a long process. when you're hungry, long processes isn't the thing. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. So I'm always scouting for the next thing. We usually get there in the morning during a food event. So if it opens at 10, we're going to be there probably at 9:45. A lot of places will open their places before 10 just to beat out the crowds because one, people are about to slam them. Lunchtime is horrendous to be at a food event. I just never knew why like people did that, especially on a Sunday. If you go on a Sunday, lunchtime, absolutely not. It literally fills up with everybody coming up from church. If you're sitting at church for 2 hours and you don't eat breakfast in the morning and come into food, you're about to be slammed. And that's what a lot of people are like. Come here at 10 o'clock. We'll have everything ready for you. Get your stuff. We usually bring, now I say usually because we usually forget. We usually bring a bag because if they're going to have it wrapped up and whatnot, it's going to go in the bag. Some places don't have it wrapped up whatsoever, so it's one of those eat now. The other thing I don't really eat is French fries when we're there because French fries is a stuffer, and if you eat fries, you're not going to eat anything else. Now, the other thing, you're probably looking at me like, Tim, Taj, you know, what about mac and cheese? Mac and cheese fills you up. That cheese, that dairy, that bloat, yes, it does fill me up. So, like I said, I do my walk, realize what I want to do. We try to make notes of it, and then we kind of dig into that. So we'll hit like boom, boom, boom. Dessert is a must, especially when you go to a food truck. Even though if it's like, there's a cupcake truck, it's like pink, I think. And they have specialty cupcakes. But that's the type of place that you need to get your stuff in a little cupcake thing and put it in your bag because most of the good flavors are taken away. They usually have like 4 different things that they don't carry any other time. Yes, they're like massive cupcakes. I think they have minis, but they don't usually carry the minis in the specialty flavors, so you got to grab it. I'm pretty sure that there is an Asian Bite Festival this weekend, and if there is, you guys are about to, it's epic. I'm pretty sure it's going to be gorgeous this weekend, so if anybody has off on Saturday and wants to go, it's free. I have my car's open to pick everybody up, and we'll go. I think I got 5 seats available, okay, guys? If you want to go, I got 5 seats. If you're watching this, 5 seats. Just let me know. But the cool thing about the Asian culture is, like, man, when they throw down, they throw down. I'm not saying about anybody else not throwing down, but I like dumplings. They usually have a lot of meat on the stick, like barbecue. Every now and then you'll find somebody that has their delicacy, and usually the delicacy line, there's a line out the door. But it's nice to just eat from different cultures. I'm about trying new things and whatnot, even though it might be gross. I talk to people a lot about don't cancel me, okay? Don't cancel me. But about beef tongue, okay? When I go Korean barbecue, if beef tongue's on the menu, it's just easy to cook. It's quick. If you didn't know that was beef tongue, my friends in the back are be like, Tim, never going back with you to Korean barbecue. I was like, shut up. But we get like all the weird stuff. Like when we go to Hot Pot, we eat tripe. Okay, like if I knew how to cook tripe properly, I'd probably put it in one of my soups. But I just can't. I mean, just looking at it, you have to cut it, you have to wash it. But man, it's just hard. It's a hard concept. So. But one of these days, you might see it, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's he eating? Yeah, I go there. I definitely want to record my first time doing the balut challenge, and it's just that's also a delicacy in the Philippines, and it's like my heights thing. Like I want to do it, but I'm also like terrified. So yeah, this summer is gonna be fun. I may look tired and busy and whatnot, but I'm gonna try a bunch of new recipes. Um, a couple days ago, I just actually made a chicken chicken drumsticks with a coconut sweet chili barbecue sauce on it, and I think it came out really good. The chicken was great. Put it in the air fryer. Did I measure everything? Absolutely not. Did I know I was going to use coconut milk? No, absolutely not. I wish I had Thai chilies, like real Thai chilies, because I feel like it would have gave it a little bit more aroma and a little bit more heat. I'm testing the waters with the heat because I can't do heat. It's not a fun fact for me later, but I'm trying. Thai food's a big one for me. I love Thai food, but I only like Thai food when it's spicy, but not super spicy. Sometimes when we go out and they bring out that chili thing and people are, I was like, bro, absolutely not. I was like, you're going to feel it, and they do. They usually have the sweat starts coming out of people's foreheads when it's too hot, and their body's telling them no. They still eat it. They don't care. Then they complain later that their stomach is on fire. You did that to you, dude. So yeah, that's everything. But consistency. If you make it the same every time, your customers, your guests are gonna come in, know what they're eating. That's why they come to your line, because of that consistency. The reason why I'm talking about that is I think a little part of me is wanting to do a drink special and get into like boba. I know boba and like the tea and stuff is super popular, but there's not really a storefront of that here. Not saying that I want to do storefront because that's more responsibilities. I want to do it because of just to have it around. Like there's so many people like, we don't have this, we don't have this. If you go to other places like Dunkin' has, I think they have boba, or other locations, Starbucks I think is also carrying boba right now. But the consistency isn't the same because people learn how to make it. But over time, after they've been there so long and their menu list of so much other stuff that they have to do and they have to remember it, it kind of falls down. I mean, I know you know this from going to Starbucks every day. Like, consistency wise, is your drink the same every place that you go? It's not, because one, you have a newbie that's probably going slower than slow because it's hectic in there. I worked for Starbucks for 2 days. Absolutely wasn't on me. But yeah, you have to be fast. And I mean, especially you have that drive-through, just rap. And your other people that's working with you is like on your case. You're still working on that drink? Yeah, because I want it to be perfect. Well, they do tell you, like, it doesn't, if it's missing a half an inch of powder, you don't have to worry about it. Just get it done. I burnt the coffee. Just use it. You can't waste it, and you can taste it. It's gross. Like, it's not the consistency standpoint, especially with Starbucks. It's never there unless you have new people. Same thing when you go to Dunkin'. Dunkin' has it like, around here, Dunkin' is popping up just probably as quickly as a lot of these vape shops popping up. Nothing on Dunkin'. I love Dunkin'. I prefer Dunkin' over Starbucks. But Dunkin', when they open a new location and they start with their new team, they are on point with their drinks. And they are consistent. with about 6 months, okay? But as soon as the owners of that location leave to go open a new location, and it usually happens, it's just the consistency dies down. The new people don't care because the managers aren't there anymore, yada, yada, yada. But I take a lot of props with a bunch of the Dunkins that are open around here because they're consistent. There's 3 locations that I'll only go to. I won't go to the one that's been here forever because a lot of their stuff's watered down. I don't think they have the right communication and the team built there. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that are there are very flex, so they're only there like once a week. So yeah, you want to find somewhere that's consistent. That's why I think a lot of people prefer, they just prefer to have a local place they go to. I know there's a couple places that are local in town. There's a couple other places you have to drive to, but they make it worth it because they take the time, they have the staff to be consistent. Because as soon as they stop with the consistency, you're going to start losing your people. So when you're making food, it's the same thing. If the food's not the same, it doesn't come out the same, that consistency level just goes out. Now, here where we're located, I'm going to tell you, we've lost a lot of places to eat because, I mean, they weren't best places. You want to go to the mom and pop places because they take care of you, but you're losing people because you're losing the consistency of like service, losing the consistency of your food quality. Management's a big one, and yeah, I mean, having that revolving door of these people coming in all the time. You have your regulars, but your regulars are so used to stuff not being good, they still come because of the price, or they still come because of the service. I have a lot of friends who are servers that I've built bonds with over the last year, and you know, they get slammed sometimes to a point where it's not even worth it because people are rude to them. But as long as they stay consistent to how they talk to people and, you know, make sure that that's taken care of, I mean, they know what to look for when food's coming out the door. But man, let me tell you, this is the list, okay, that we don't have here. If you're local, you'll understand a lot of the food sucks where they were at, the service sucked, so it kind of just in tune with each other. We first lost Perkins, and I think the reason we lost Perkins is the building that there was, like, I'm trying to get the rumors out, but the building rent was too much. I feel like Perkins should actually be more in town, so I'm kind of hoping maybe Perkins will eventually reopen. Listen, your boy likes pie, okay? We just don't even open a restaurant. Just bring the pie place back. Bob Evans, I've heard great things about it other places, but here, the people that work there were just people from other places that got let go, and that was the last resort. So consistency-wise and service was not the best, and I think and I'm positive that they were just over it. I'm pretty sure the manager or general manager of the location was just done, and just because nobody was helping. So they closed. Red Lobster just recently closed this past Sunday. They gave their staff like a 6-day ahead of time schedule, but about a year ago, I'm pretty sure they said that Red Lobsters were closing and whatever, and it made a big spiel. But this one stayed alive just a little bit longer than the rest of them. So, I mean, you guys kind of knew, like, they were closing. The other one, so when I first moved here, there used to be a TGI Fridays, and, you know, they kind of went out. And then there was a Primanti brothers that was put in the same location, they also didn't make it. Uh, the rumors stated that there was drugs and other kind of stuff going on in that building. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm also pretty sure they didn't really have the upkeep of keeping people as well. So a lot of the servers, they rotate. They rotate to see what's going to treat them better. And as a previous manager of working with people, you know, you have to treat people with respect. You can't treat them, I mean, you can't treat them like idiots. It's like you got to take care of the people that is with you. And, you know, recently I was somewhere where that's the case. Is like I was 100% respectable to everybody, and you know, I understand like things happen and whatnot. A lot of people have kids and they don't want to commit to a full-time because they have children at home, and you want to spend as much time with your kids, and I get it, but you're also trying to fight every day to make ends meet. I mean, if you're only making $2.83 an hour, you're banking on your tips. You don't really see the other stuff. So that, like I said, that consistency, and it starts like in the kitchen. Like if the people aren't consistent in the kitchen and they're bringing this food out to the guests, like why? So I've seen Sunday cold eggs, cold food. It's not a good thing. It's harsh, and people can be harsh. It's horrible. So, yeah, just remember when you go places, if there's a long line, there's a long line for a reason. Try to get to those places early. Like I said, I think Saturday. So right now is dilemma, okay? This is a bad time of the year for these festivals. One, because it's carnival season. We go to the carnival because we like to play ring toss on knives. And I remember our first year that we went, I think we got like 20 knives. Horrible. I don't know how much we spent. We probably spent so much money just to play knives. I like to go to the carnivals when they have the fire hall involved because they usually make chicken corn chowder. Absolutely love it. Yes, I know it's summer, but I get it every time I go to each location. I think Fayetteville has the best one that I know of. Somebody let me know who has better. Don't really usually eat at the carnivals just because it's the same kind of crap all the time. Like I said, hot dogs and sausages with peppers and onions, I cannot stand it. Just brings back memories in my 20s. LA, 4 o'clock in the morning, drag queens everywhere, and starving. Taco trucks is my favorite. Usually they're the best, but hot dogs, I tell you, grilled onions. I don't know how many of those I ate. Crazy time in my life. We'll talk about that. But so yeah, so look forward to some videos. I'm usually doing this at home on my laptop. So please struggle bus with me as I figure this all out on my phone to do the transformation in here. It might take me a minute, but we'll definitely get it through. So yeah, well guys, until next time, have a good one.